Hey, what's going on everybody? It's the Microphone here and welcome back to another video. Today I am very excited to finally bring you a 1.12.2 version of my own mod, the Ultimate Ore mod. I first started working on this in 1.6.4 and at my first release of the mod in 1.7.10, you might have seen it on Popular Moses' channel. Now the mod is updated with tons of brand new content for you to enjoy. Remember to definitely check out the Discord to keep on top of new content and updates, and if you enjoy the content, consider subscribing down below. Now this mod has a lot of content, so the video will be split up into timestamps which are on your screen currently. There are 5 main items that the mod revolves around. Those are the garnet, topaz, fire opal, dark opal, and light opal. We'll start with the garnet. Garnet's rarity is in between iron and coal. It is slightly stronger than iron but has less durability. With it you can craft a sword, axe, shovel, pickaxe, and hoe. All tools and armor are crafted just like vanilla. This ore is mostly added to provide some balance between the other stronger ores and doesn't yet have a mob associated with it, although I've been thinking about maybe adding a pet. Do you guys have any suggestions? If so, leave them down in the comments below. Then we have topaz, which was the first ore to be added to the mod. This ore is both rarer and stronger than diamond. With it you can craft a sword, axe, shovel, hoe, pickaxe, and even a bow that requires topaz arrows and is much stronger than a normal bow. You can even craft special topaz apples that give you water breathing and regeneration 3. You can farm topaz by breaking it down into shards, then combining those with seeds. There's a scuttler type mini boss planned for the topaz in the future. Next we have the fire opal, which is the first of 3 opals in the mod, and all ores from here get progressively rarer and stronger than the previous. With the fire opal you can craft all the regular tools as well as an apple that gives you regeneration 3 and fire resistance. When you hit an entity with a sword it catches on fire. The pickaxe has an auto smelt functionality, and the hoe sets fire around it, making the fire seeds grow faster. If you have the full set equipped, you will get permanent fire resistance 3. You can craft seeds to farm the opals. And there's a fire version of the current dark opal demon, which is planned for the 1.15.2 release of the mod. We interrupt this video to bring you a quick poll. If you're not interested in this, you can skip ahead to the timestamp down in the bottom. Now, in terms of updating the mod, this can go a couple of ways. Option 1, we stay in 1.12.2 for the time being and add in the content from the winter update that was present in the 1.7.10 version. This would take a fair while and would likely not include the dimension, as I'm planning to keep most dimension related stuff to future updates. Option 2, we go ahead and update to 1.15.2. This would mean the inclusion of the fire opal demon, as well as a overhaul of the dimension and more dimension content for the fire opal demon as well, so the dimension would have dark opal content and fire opal content. The update would be redone to use gecko lib instead of L library, which is what the mod currently uses. Then at some point in the future, after the fire opal demon update has been released for 1.15.2, the winter update will be released for that version as well, including likely the dimension. Let me know which option you guys prefer in the comments below, and that's going to be the end of this poll, and now let's get back into the video. Next is the dark opal, which is the current most fleshed out ore in the mod. You can craft one of every tool, as well as a full set of armor with it. The apple gives you night vision and regeneration 3, and you can craft seeds to farm it. Then finally for the opals we have the light opal, which is the most powerful and rare ore in the mod. With it you can craft tools, weapons, and armor. Right clicking with a sword strikes lightning at the position you target. Eating the apple gives you instant health as well as regeneration 3. You can craft seeds to farm more light opals, and the light opal boss is planned for an uncertain release in the future. Each of the opals can be broken down into shards for creating seeds, and you get shards when farming them. The next item is the obsidian stick, which is a craftable item used in creating the dark teleporter staff. Then we have the dark orb, which is another craftable item used in creating the dark teleporter staff, and then the dark teleporter staff itself, which if you right click this item you will be transported to the opal dimension, which of now is not fully finished but you can still explore it. Then we have the dark staff, which is obtained by killing the dark opal demon. If you right click this on an entity, a beam will shoot out and damage the entity you look at. If you have the full dark opal set equipped with the staff in your offhand, you will gain limited flight and will be invincible to fall damage. Next is the fire opal grenade, which is a throwable item that creates a large fiery explosion on impact. Each mineral has its own ore. There's also a dark variant for every ore, including vanilla ones that generate in the dark opal dimension. Then we have dark stone, which generates in the dimension and is the stone of the dimension. It has no special use so far. There are also dark trees that generate in the dimension with dark logs and leaves. These blocks also have no special use so far. As of this version in 1.12.2, the dimension is more of a proof of concept, which will be overhauled in 1.15.2 to be a fully explorable dimension. Currently, there are 3 biomes. There are the Dark Opal Mountains, the Dark Opal Plains, and the Dark Opal Forest. The main difference here is just the density of trees and a bit of height variance. Ores spawn in this dimension at a much higher rate than they do in vanilla. The main focus of the dimension is the structure in which you can find the Dark Opal Demon spawn egg. The structure will also likely be reworked in 1.15.2. Now we're going on to the mobs. So far, all the mobs in their mod revolve around the Dark Opal Demon. This is a very challenging boss fight. It has 2500 HP and 6 animated attacks with configurable HP and damage. The first attack is the jump, where he'll jump up into the air and come crashing down on you if you're within 48 blocks of him. By default, it'll do 10 damage. Then we have the skull shoot, where if the player is over 16 blocks from the demon, it'll shoot a barrage of skulls at you that inflict you with darkness affliction. When you have this pushing effect on you, you will take constant damage. Then we have the blinding punches, where he'll hit the player with a barrage of punches, giving the player blindness and slowness, and it'll finish the attack with a mid-air blow. Next is life drain, which will drain the player's health, and it'll replenish its own health in the process. Then we have the dark bombs, where the demon will create bombs out of dark energy that explode after a few seconds, doing devastating damage to any entities nearby. Then we have the summon minions, where he'll summon 4 dark vexes from the earth that seek out the player. When the demon gets below half HP, he'll gain a shield that prevents him from taking projectile damage, similar to the Wither. When the demon dies, he will send out pulses of dark energy that will turn the time to night and make the player's screen progressively darker. After he shoots out the final pulse, all animals within a certain radius will be corrupted or turned into husks. He drops the Dark Staff. Now, the corrupted animals are corrupted variants of vanilla entities that are extremely hostile towards the player. There are cows, chickens, sheep, and pigs. They're pretty fast and do a fair amount of damage, so you're going to want to be careful. And with that, that's pretty much going to wrap up this showcase. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment below with any suggestions you have for the mod or any bugs you may find. You can also report any bugs to the mod's issue tracker on the GitHub, and the source code is visible as well if you are so inclined to check that out. Remember to join the Discord to be on top of all updates and information about new videos and progress on my mods, and make sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any videos that come out in the future. Thanks for watching, we'll see y'all later, peace out everybody.